Hello, it's Melinda from Scrapbooking and Craft. I thought I'd bring you my latest project. This is a mini mixed media 6x6 canvas I made for a fellow Aussie on YouTube. This is for Kshazdesigns. I really enjoyed watching her videos, and she mentioned she wanted to get into mixed media, so I thought I would make her a little name plaque to give her a bit of inspiration to take the leap. I'm really enjoying the mixed media, and I would like to share that with Shaz. Just bear with me. This is the full canvas. So I'm filming this on my iPad, so it's a bit shaky at the moment. I will drop the iPad down onto the stand and show you up close, but this is the only way I can get it fully in frame. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Okay, so this is the canvas, and I'll just, I'll bring it a bit closer. I can't really do that, can I? Okay. I'm going to get a good angle at all. So you've had a big close-up look, so I'll point out what I've done. The first thing I did was I actually stuck the Shaz letters were brown chipboard letters to start with. So I stuck them on the canvas and I gessoed over them the canvas because I didn't want them to be too dark. Then what I did was actually got some, I'll just move this in, got some pattern, the tissue paper that comes in the patterns, and I stamped all over it with some Memento ink, so it was water resistant. Note, if you are doing this on a table, put some newspaper underneath it, because now I have pretty flowers all over my table that I have to scrub off. Okay, so what I did was, after the tissue paper was dry, I tore it all up into pieces and collaged it all over the letters, as you can see there, and all over the back of the canvas, just to give it a nice texture. And I also did, if I can flip it up here, I also did the edges as well. So when that was dry, and what I've just done is done it with PVA glue. I do have Mod Podge as well, but I prefer the PVA glue because it is a bit more affordable. Next thing I did, you can actually see it in the middle of the screen here, the little, just in here, the little almost honeycomb, elongated honeycomb, is actually using moulding or texture paste. So I've placed my stencil down and I've just filled in the stencil with the moulding paste and then removed it. I've also done a bit up here, which I've covered most of it up. And there was a big bit that I actually goofed up, but I covered most of it up, don't tell Shaz, under here. So that's really cool. What I did when that was dried, I inked over the top of it with a green and a brown distress ink. And what I've actually done, the edge of the canvas gives you a bit more of the colour. So there's this sort of green colour you can see up the top, and this sort of, I don't know, aquary turquoisey colour down the bottom. Next thing I did was the chipboard piece. This flourish is actually in our range and available on our website. I'll put the link below to our website. It's one of my designs. What I did was I gessoed it to start with because I really wanted it to be really, really soft. And sometimes with the chipboard, if you're doing soft colourings like this, you need to add the white coat of gesso first, just to give it a base to work on. With my inks, I actually finger painted with my ink, so I stuck my finger in the ink and just gently brushed it over the flowers, the leaves, and then added a bit of brown. I'm not sure you can see, a bit out of focus. There's a little bit of brown on the edge as well. The lighting's not very good in here. So then I stuck my flourish on, and then I started to add my embellishments. So up the top here, this is actually like a stick pin I've made. So it does sort of, it's stuck in the canvas, but it does sort of move. It's actually not using a proper stick pin because I can't find them where I am. So I just looped a bit of wire, and these are some beads I got off a necklace at the op shop. And this actually come off this bow. It's actually like a mesh bow. It's really cool. Come off a necklace as well. And this big bauble here come off a necklace as well, on one of my op shopping finds. I've tucked some of this snow tulle back behind here and just frayed the edges. And I love the little white blobs of squishy stuff on them. They'll be available in our shop as well, this mesh stuff, in April. Then just some beaded trim in it as well, just to give it a bit of texture. What I've actually done down here is I've tried to make, I've seen a lot of YouTube videos with arty cakes type things in America. We don't have anything like that down here. So what I've done is I've just taken some chain, I've put one of these, you can see at the front, I put a jump ring around the flourish before I actually attached it to canvas, so it's just hanging off. Put one of these pins here and hung my chain on. And there's a couple of little charms here, there's another charm here, another one down here, and then we've got a little hand, wrong way around, a little hand down here, so these just dangle. What else have we got? We've got a little lock, got these really cool things, like glass beads with the wire either end. I really like those, little dove. And down the bottom we have a little flower. And they're all put together with the jump rings that I actually took apart off this necklet up here with the bow and that on it. So recycling lots of things. What else did I do to the canvas? Then I've just added these little meshy white flowers that I bought. And I've also just put one over here as well. Where are we? Oh, over there off the top. So I love the result of it. I'm really happy with the canvas. Let me put it back so you can have another view. A view of it. So I really like how it turned out. I love the soft, subtle colours. And thank you very much for watching. I can't wait to package it up with the other stuff and hand it over to its new owner. Thank you.